Citizens, we are in a station in our habs, just getting up to continue our fun, our exploration of what you can do with a starter package like the Aurora, and you can win this Aurora. Just check out the description below. Oh, hello. Oh, very rarely do I see anyone come out of a hab. So that's pretty interesting. I'm on the left side. Oh, there's another person. Why is this station so busy? There must have been a crash or something that caused people to... You coming in? Look, those are empty. People just dropped those on the ground. Hello? Why are... Okay. Come on in. Come on. Oh. Okay. Well, he'll be here soon enough. What was I saying? Yes, you could win an Aurora Starter Pack Foundation Festival paint with a little bit of starting cash and the game package. So if you do not have Star Citizen, you're able to actually play the game using this package. Coming up, all you need to do is look in the description below to see the rules on how to get that. Come on, everyone, let's head over to get our ships. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do a bigger delivery. So I guess not super different than what we did last time when we did our initial red line. Kind of a... Hello. So many people. Ooh, I like the red. It's a nice color. We did our just initial single package. We're going to do a bigger delivery. Multiple packages. We're going to pick them up, so we're going to check that out. So what you need to do is go to our contracts manager. Let's see. This one's quite big. You can see all over the place. This one, very small. Just only 2 places. Retrieval ops, local route 3. That's probably better. Look, you got 2 at Stanhope, 1 at Pinewood for pickups and drop-offs all over. This one's got 2, both on moons, and dropping both off on the same location in a moon. That's pretty awesome. All are pretty good. It's kind of good at, like, you can also think if you have, say, here we have 2 drop-offs at Bezdek, and there's another one drop-off at Bezdek. If we took all those jobs together, we could do all the deliveries at once, but we're just going to kind of look through, see what's available. That one pays about $9 grand. Again, not big money at all. Delivery jobs really don't pay well, but you can do a lot of looting while you're there, and that allows you to make some money. So we've got this delivery route here. We're going to pick up packages on Hurston, 1 at Pinewood, 2 at Stanhope. I don't really like doing deliveries on planets because it takes longer to get out of the atmosphere, but the fact that we have 2 at one location makes it a lot better. So we're just going to go grab our ship. We're going to head down to the planet surface, and we're going to get ourselves some packages. Why is this ship at Area 18? Oh, we'll claim that. Won't take too long. We'll jump ahead, and you can see me getting in my ship and heading to the first location. Ooh, there's someone flying over there. What are they flying? Ooh, Hammerhead. That looks cool. Wonder who that is. We're approaching Pinewood, coming up to our first pickup of packages here. I do like delivery missions because you don't need to use your jump drive in order to be able to see the locations. All you need to do is just look for the delivery markers on whatever is your active quest, and you'll be able to find the location. So it does make it a lot easier to find. Now, you can land at those landing pads if you need to do a refuel or a repair. You can land at those pads and do repair or fuel. You don't necessarily need to. The only thing you have to avoid is the small blue Platinum Bay landing pads. You cannot land on those. Those are for... Oh, there's a bunch of ship parts here. Someone had a rough landing, it looks like. You just don't want to be on the Platinum Bay because you will be charged with obstructing a landing pad, and you could be impounded or fined for something like that. I don't remember if it's a fine or an impound. But we're here to pick up our first package. Now again, this ship... Ooh! Oh, that ship over there that I tripped getting out of. This ship here, look at that beautiful paint. Now you can have the Foundation Festival paint, or you can have the standard red and white paint on that ship. when you use the Foundation Festival package. So you can switch them back and forth. There's really no amount of times that you can switch them. It's just an unlimited use for switching that. You can put it on a different Aurora if you want. Pretty cool that you can have those paints. So if you would like to win that, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is answer a question in the video. I'm going to ask this question right now, which is, when you do delivery missions, if you do them, do you chain them together? Do you do multiple missions at once, or you just do one mission? Or you could just let me know that you don't tend to do delivery missions at all. Answer that question in the comments below, and you are entered to win. What is going on? I am not using my legs correctly here. That's all you need to do. If you answer that question in the comments below, you are entered to win. Now, how this is working is I'm doing a series using this game package. Once the series is over, this is the package that I am giving away. So you're winning this exact ship. It's going to be awesome. You don't need to buy anything else in order to play the game. You'll have the Star Citizen game. You'll have the package with some insurance for when insurance is a thing in the future. 1,500 starting money plus, I think, a little extra. I'm not sure. I think it's about 1,500. Pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one of the videos at random from this series, and on top of that, I'm going to just choose a random comment on there. As long as you commented and answered the question and are a subscriber at the time of the drawing, you win this package. Simple as that. Nothing else required. So if you'd like to help me out, please like and subscribe to this video. Share this video. Let enough people know that this is going on. I'm just doing a little bit of looting here while I'm here. Why not? Because I already spent about 1,100 on this. I did decide to kind of speed up the claim process. I saved myself about 2 minutes by spending a little over 1,000 UEC. Totally worth it. I mean, technically I'm losing money now, but I'm going to be getting items out of these boxes, selling them, and making myself some good money. So just checking around here. There's another loot box here. Now, these gray ones tend to have the things like multi-tools, food, sometimes a little bit of equipment, flares, things like that. The red ones, like that one here, this one I already looted. This tends to have things like armor, weapons, not weapons in armor zones, but helmets. If you find the Novikov or Pembroke helmets, if you saw my previous video, you make a lot more money on selling those. Those are about 1,500 just for selling one helmet there. So pretty awesome there. Take a little jump. Didn't fall that time. That's good. So I'm just going to kind of loot this. Then I'm going to grab that package, and I'm going to head off to the next location. Oh, well, there we go. I've got the package. Another fall. Something about planets and wind and gravity seems to be affecting me. But we've got the first package here, heading in. Going to drop it here. Now, when I say drop, I mean place. It's better to place than drop so that you can be sure where it's going, so you can put it just out of the way in the interior ship. Nice little room here. You can't fit a ton of things in this ship. This used to be better than the Mustang as far as deliveries, because the Mustang you really couldn't put anything in it at all. But now, because you can place things in the storage area underneath the Mustang just by opening it up and crouching down going in, I think you can probably fit more in the Mustang now than you can in the Aurora. It's kind of interesting. But we're going to head off to our next location. Now, it is on the planet, so we actually have to head up high enough that we can use our jump drives to head to the next area. So it's going to be about 9,000 altitude, and once we get to about 9,000 meters, we're going to head over and land and pick up the next two packages. So before we go and pick up our next packages, we're going to head over to Everest Harbor. The reason why I'm doing this is because I looted the last POI and filled up my ship with a bunch of loot. So now I'm going to go drop this off in the local inventory there and deal with it later. You don't actually have to land as long as you get within hailing range for requesting a landing. You can just transfer from one inventory, your ship inventory, to the local inventory. Now, one thing I will say is make sure your ship has come to a complete stop. A lot of times you try to get out of your ship while the ship is moving, you will fall and land on the ground. So we're just going to coast a bit closer here until we get a little request for landing message, and then we're going to slow down to a stop. Should be good here. As you can see, it says please contact ATC to land, so we should be good there. So get out of our seats. Then we're just going to hit I for inventory and transfer everything we found to local so that we have a free ship. Because you can see if you go to vehicles here, we got 76% full, so that's a lot of goods. So we're just going to move all. It's going to go to local, and now our ship is empty, and we can head on to our next location. We're going to pick up more packages. Coming in for landing, you can see it's quite dark here. Ship lights aren't really doing a lot. If you hit tab, you can kind of highlight the ground for a moment, but we're just coming in. As we get closer, things do brighten up, and the HUD markers for our mission do make it quite easy as well. So we're going to land, going to loot, going to pick up these packages, and we're going to start delivering, going to start heading on the second half of this mission, which is to deliver the packages and make our money. Got our second box here. Looks like some medical supplies. Gonna go put this in the Aurora, and then we're gonna go grab our third box and head on out of here. Okay, looks like our final box is inside this building here, 20 meters away. Do a little bit of quick looting before I pick it up. Move all that to local. It does default to your backpack, so you got to keep choosing local when you're moving all your equipment. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, nothing there. Okay. Last box here. Looks like some metal or something. I'm not sure what the blue box is supposed to be. New objective. We're going to bring this one to Bezdek. So put this one in the ship, and then we're ready to go. Just transfer all our loot that we've looted to our ship. We got quite a bit, so hopefully it all fits in there. And then off we are. Maybe I'll drop some of the gear off at Everest, and then we'll head to Bezdek. That way we can have an empty ship when we go to do our deliveries. Perfect. Not perfect. Let's try this again. A little bit of a glitch there. At least it didn't fire me out the bottom into the center of the earth. That hasn't happened yet, but I can see my luck that'll happen one day. Alright, off we go. A little bit of planning. Now we're looking here. We have one on Aberdeen, one on Hurston, and one on Ariel. So maybe we'll go to Hurston first, because that's the planet we're on, and then we'll do the two moons, Ariel and Aberdeen.
Hydrogen fuel is at 100%. Take off.
52 UEC to refuel. You have to be on a pad to refuel. You can't just fuel on the ground. But now we're going to land closer to the door, make our first delivery. Now, deliveries, you have to be careful that you are grabbing and delivering the correct package. If you try to deliver the wrong package, it's not a huge deal. What's going to happen is it's just going to fail. You'll get your package back, no big deal. But what you need to do is you need to go look at which one. So we're looking at one that ends in 234. So looking down here, we go 234. Perfect. That's the one we want. So you just look at the last few numbers because they're all different. Some of them might have the same first or second number. Oh, I really hurt myself there. I am not having good luck on stairs in Hurston. On the moons, I tend to do okay, but yeah, that like broke my ankles. Oh, ooh, I'm getting better all of a sudden. Oh, I'm better. What was that? Oh, okay, I don't know. All right, we're here. Now what you do is you click drop off by holding F and choosing that. Now, you don't place it like you did in your ship. You actually just hold F and click the word place there, just like the single box. Well, that's delivering. We're just going to go do a little bit of looting here. Got some armor and some helmets, including a Novikov helmet. That's 1,500 for that. So there you go. Look at the top. It says deliveries completed 1 out of 3. You have to do all 3 in order to get paid. So we still haven't completed the mission. If you fail the mission, you do lose a little bit of rep. So you want to make sure that you don't fail those missions. Very few missions can you take and just quit or fail and not lose rep. Salvage ones, the ones that you're buying a salvage contract, so far those ones you can take them and quit them whenever you want. But when doing deliveries, you want to get better delivery jobs, bigger delivery jobs. You want to make sure you complete the ones that you're doing. So I'm going to go loot this area. Once that's done, we're going to go deliver our next 2 packages. Just dropped off our second load of loot at Everest Harbor. Now we're going to head to Aberdeen for our second delivery. This will be a lot easier because moons, you don't need to go nearly as high to get out of the atmosphere to jump away. I do like moons over planets for deliveries and for most missions. Also, hopefully it'll fix the the stair issue. Not that I've been having any issues with stairs still, like I was earlier. Nah, not at all. This always is a cool location, kind of up on this plateau here. Gonna head on in, deliver this package, do a little looting, of course, then head to our last destination. Ooh, there's something here. What's on there? Some boxes. Unfortunately, you cannot pick up one SU boxes by hand, and currently cannot use the multi-tool, and therefore cannot use the tractor beam. Well, in an armistice zone, hopefully they got kind of a workaround for that and a fix for that in 3.20. But as of the moment right now, I think it's because they didn't want people to potentially be using the tractor beam to rob weapons off other ships in armistice zones, or maybe throw boxes at people and hurt them. I'm not sure why. Okay, sorry. 030. So these both end in 30, but you can see that one is the one we want. So you have to kind of look at the last 3-4 numbers on that. You can't just look at the last two on this one. But we're going to bring this medical supplies in, deliver this, do some looting, and then head to our next location. Ooh. Survival estimate, 13 minutes, 12 seconds. That's because if you look at the temperature right now, it's about 170 degrees Celsius. It is hot on this moon. This is why you need the Pembroke suit, which is like the heat-resistant suit if you're going to go do some rock mining, because when you're rock mining, you are definitely exposed to the heat. But, 13 minutes, plenty of time to do what we're doing here. Really not too concerned about the heat at the moment, although that is pretty hot, I will admit. Although I live in Canada, I'm more used to the cold than I am the hot. That one's red, so we can't loot that right now. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because someone else might have looted it recently, or if it's just kind of a glitch. Sometimes that happens. I just kind of ignore them. Keep going. Back out into the heat. Look at the moon. Not moon. Look at the sun. Not the moon. The sun is not the moon. Yeah, come on. Look at that sunset, sunrise, sunrise, sunset, sunset, sunrise. I don't know. One of the two. Looks like it's going down. Let's go with sunset, although I am running towards a hill. But we're going to go check out the Platinum Bay here, see if there's anything here. But what a beautiful sky. I love this moon. I spent a lot of time here mining, so I've come to just kind of enjoy the vistas that it provides. If you look in my bottom left corner there, you can see also that I have 67% hydration and 83%, I'm guessing, like proteins or food. You do have to eat and drink in this game, although you really don't have to eat, because if you get the cruise, it provides what you need for both of them. It's got what everything needs. It's got what plant needs as well. Just like, well, what was that stuff called? Oh, now my brain has lost me. Someone is yelling it at the screen right now. Idiocracy. What was the name of the drink? Someone? I should have made that the question, but I've already asked the question. So, it'll come to me. I'll yell it out randomly in a conversation with someone else later. But you'll notice here, oh, that's armor. So that's not what we're looking for, because that's one of the red boxes. But in the gray boxes, oh, another red one. The gray boxes, oh, another red one. Tend to have cruise in them. Cruise is the best drink because it provides everything you need, so you just get a few of those, leave them around when you're looting, and you're never going to need anything else. Look at all these helmets and arms. Not a backpack. Every once in a while, rarely you'll find a backpack. They're kind of useful. Those I keep, those I never sell. But everything else, especially a lot of the helmets. And this is why I don't mind, putting on a cool looking undersuit that you find, or a helmet or armor, not just wearing the basic white that's always there, is because it's free armor. So might as well wear some of it and enjoy it. Alright, finish this up, and then we're going to go deliver our last package. So taking a quick look here, those are 1 SU boxes. Somebody's cargo just laying all over the landing pad here. Sadly, no way for me to retrieve that. Just gonna have to ignore it because of that armistice zone. Oh well. Could have been something cool. Another beautiful view in this game. Look at that. Oh, just Spectacular. Heading into Bezdek now. Last delivery, package 947130 is going to be dropped off. That'll be 3 out of 3. We will get our payment, get our reputation, and then we can go sell all the goods that we've been looting and see how much more money we made. Definitely more than what we made during this delivery mission, but delivery missions are awesome. I say if you are just new and starting out, definitely look into doing some delivery missions. I find them relaxing, I find them fun, and if you need a way to practice your landings, your takeoffs, your navigation, this is the way to do it. And you're going to get yourself some food and multi-tools and armor while you're at it. Not going to get any weapons because unfortunately you're going to be mostly in armistice zones. If you do take one of the delivery jobs that takes you to one of the outposts, you might get some weapons there. But they're relatively safe, although someone may, ram your ship on the pad. There are NPCs that will fire upon armistice zones because all the NPCs tend to spawn over top of point of interest, but overall they're pretty safe, pretty fun, and they teach you a little bit of the mechanics of the game and get you some money. So we're just going to land here. Perfect space to land. Do our last delivery. We're going to get our money. So this time we don't have to check the numbers because we know this is the package you want. So right here, I'm going to move everything to local. And the reason why is because I had like 83% of my ship full, as you can see. So once I loot here, I'm going to have to kind of decide. I'm not going to take the proto whatever, the fruits, the heart of the woods. All those things are worth nothing. They just take up space. So I'm just going to choose what I think will be the most valuable and take as much as I can and leave the rest here. I can always come back and get another time. But first, do our delivery. Get that out of the way. There's a loot box right on top there. We can deal with that. A red loot box there. All right. Police. Let's loot this while we wait. Perfect. It's got some multi-tool attachments. And complete. We did it. It's done. Get our payment. There we go. 9,000 UEC. Was not able to loot that, but that's all right. There's going to be plenty more loot here. Once we're done, once I'm done looting, then I'll kind of go through my thought process of how I decide what I'm going to bring with me if I have too much to fit in. Oop, there's someone coming in. Ooh. Got ourselves a constellation coming in. This is cool. I love watching other ships. Look at the effects of the dust on the ground for landing. This is great. One of the first big ships I ever was in was a constellation. Alright, well, they're doing that. We're going to do a little bit of our inventory thing here. So we're going to start transferring some inventory over. Now we can filter this. Armor. Utility. So first we'll start with utility. Let's grab all these multi-tools. We can put those in. So we look here. We have some multi-tools. We have... what other things? We have... sustenance. Lots of crews. Lots of apples and oranges. All this other stuff. We don't need to bring any of that. No ammo. Weapons, we have the quick flares, don't need to worry about that. Clothes usually sell pretty well, so we can move that. That gives us 39% of our ship full. If I move that, it'll get us up to about 76. Perfect. What else do we have? So, do I want to bring all that? No.
Hello.
Ooh. Hello, how's it going?
Not bad, how you doing?
Pretty good, just doing a delivery.
Cool, cool. I started out with this ship.
Yeah, this is just the Foundation Festival ship. I'm actually doing this as part of a YouTube video thing. So you care if you're on the YouTube video?
Okay, cool.
Cool. Well, if you want to check out, there's the Intergalactic Land Party. This is going to be part of a giveaway. I'm doing a series of what you can do with the MR, and you can always enter it, and you can see if you can win this.
Copy that.
Right?
No, I think I'm good. I got my Andromeda over there.
It is a nice ship.
When I started this game, I started out with this ship.
I always say start with a starter, so that's why I'm doing this. Alright, well, good luck.
Have a good one.
So, that's something cool. I like kind of interacting with people in the game. If you want to talk to people, all you need to do is hit numpad plus. Numpad plus is your proximity chat, and you're able to talk to people. Did I grab all the multi-tools there? Ah, whatever. I think we're good. I think our ship is pretty full. Off we go. So there is the Andromeda. Now, I'm not going to show you right now. I'm going to kind of scan and figure out the person's name so I can kind of send them a message later. So, alright, and now we're out. Now we are away. I didn't feel like showing his name. I did ask if he wanted to be in the video, but I figured maybe he doesn't want his name shown on the video as well. Always a good idea if you're making YouTube videos and you're talking with anyone or specifically having someone in your videos. Make sure they're okay with being on there. It's always a smart choice to do. Alright, so let's head to Hurston. And from Hurston, we're going to be able to sell all our goods and see how much money we made selling the items we had here. But that was cool. Man, I love just the random interaction you can have with people in the game. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative. Sometimes people randomly attack you. But hey, then you get to like kind of play that role as well. I really have no problem with piracy. The only problem I really have is people specifically doing things because they know it's going to annoy other people. But piracy itself, I'm fine with in most respects of the game. If, you know, they're a good pirate. If they're just someone who's just decided pirate means shoot any ship off on takeoff, even the small ones, that's not really piracy, in my opinion. But, you know, some people would beg to differ. So we're going to head to Everest Harbor here. I'm going to land, I'm going to unload the ship, and we're going to start selling this stuff, see what kind of money we can make. Everest Harbor, you can sell most things that we picked up. Probably not a lot of the fruits, but again, the fruits aren't really worth much anyways. And there might be a few armor pieces or clothing pieces don't sell, but everything else we should be good at selling. So look here, we have 73,800 UEC. So let's say we're about 74,000 UEC. We are in the cargo area. That's not a pathway. This is a pathway. Cargo area here has kiosks that can sell and buy quite a bit of things. So I figure I'm going to check out this area first. See if we can sell most of our stuff here instead of running around the Galleria. So we're going to go to sell. And the clothes. Oh, it buys clothes here. I didn't think they would. Alright, so we're just going to start selling away. Sell beanies. Keep selling them. We'll just kind of maybe go by clothing first. Sell a bunch of clothing. Because I'm not really caring what clothing I keep, I can just keep selling them. Ooh, 1,500. Actually, 1,600. That's not bad. 510. I can just sell whatever in the top corner, so I can just keep clicking the same thing. It automatically clicks OK in a moment, so you don't even have to really move too much. But I'm just going to do this a bit. Then I'll start selling some of the armor and maybe some of the multi-tools. I might keep them. I'll kind of look and see what I have, see what I can sell, see what's money. Now, that hat was 0. I guess I could sell it, but we can kind of just go along and sell the things that are actually worth money. Maybe try selling the clothes that are worth 0 at another location. It might be that they're worthless. It might be just that they're overstocked here or they don't sell here. I'm not really sure why some things are 0. So if you know, you can let me know. But I'll just kind of sell, like even these gloves, 90 UEC each. It all adds up. So come back in a minute. We can see we're already at over 80,000. We'll see how much money we make. So if you look here at the Novikov helmets, 2.7 thousand. I thought they were 1.5, but 2.7 per Novikov helmet. Definitely pick those up if you find them and sell them. Making big bucks on those. So now looking at attachments, definitely I'm going to sell all these medical attachments for the multi-tool. I never use them. The medical guns are much better. And if you remember one of my first videos when I went and looted the drug outpost, Paradise Cove, you get a lot of medical guns there and medical tools. I don't need the lifeguard attachments. I sell all those right away. I like to keep about 10 multi-tools that I have for if I die and I really need a multi-tool, I can get one again. So I keep those in reserve, and some of the attachments that I will need. So tractor beam, always important. Hand mining, important. The salvage one, maybe if I want to try doing that. But get rid of these. Don't need these at all. So, I think that's it. Now, I do have all this food left. I do have a few pieces of armor left, some undersuits. Those clothing were with 0. I'm not going to try selling those quick flares. And here's all my utility items. You can see I have a bunch of different attachments and some multi-tools. Lots of food, and then these fruit, which I'm not going to really worry about now at all. Looking pretty good. Happy with that. Let's check our total. 128,402. So I made a little over 50,000 UEC selling that the goods that I found. Not bad at all. Happy about that. So I think we're going to kind of end this here. Maybe we're going to use some of our new multi-tool attachments and try a little bit of hand mining for our next video. So that's what we're going to do next time. We're going to do a little bit of hand mining. Ooh, my thirst is a little bit low, so we'll do some water. Not the cruise, just the water. Drag it over to that hand icon. Wait for the server to decide that maybe you actually do want to drink. Might take a while. Hello? Is that going to happen? Let's try this again. I'm thirsty. There we go. Let's have a drink. I mean, it wasn't as bad as sometimes where I've gotten down to like blurry vision, but you'll notice here the hydration is going up, but the food isn't going up. If this is the cruise, both would be going up. But there we go. We're hydrated. We're feeling a lot better. That woman there is just standing with her arms straight out. Don't know why. So I'm happy with that. So let's head to the hangars and habs. Heading down. We have made a ton of money. I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of our new multi-tools and our hand mining attachments, and we're going to go and try a little bit of hand mining. So until next time, enter the contest, and good luck to everyone. I hope to see you all soon in the verse. Time to go to bed. Hello, can I have a room, please? I need a toothbrush and not tonight. All right. Toothbrush and a room, please. Maybe some toilet paper. Good night, everybody.